This is the History Kernel, where the past meets the present. Today, we're diving into Japan's first use of kamikaze attacks against the American fleet during the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944, a desperate and shocking tactic that marked a turning point in World War II's Pacific theater. The Battle of Leyte Gulf, fought in October 1944, was the largest naval battle in history aimed at recapturing the Philippines from Japanese control. Under the overall command of Admiral Halsey, leading the U.S. Third Fleet, and supported by Vice Admiral Thomas Kinkaid and the Seventh Fleet, the U.S. Navy sought to crush Japan's naval power. By this point, Japan was severely weakened, unable to match U.S. air and sea strength. Conventional air attacks failed against American defenses, and Japan faced a severe shortage of skilled pilots. Vice Admiral Onishi, commanding Japan's first air fleet, proposed the kamikaze or divine wind strategy, which were suicide attacks named after the typhoons that saved Japan from Mongols centuries earlier. Young pilots would crash bomb-laden planes into American ships to maximize damage, aiming to delay or stop the U.S. invasion. The first kamikaze unit, the Shimpu Special Attack Corps, formed in October 1944 in the Philippines. Pilots like Lieutenant Seki led the effort, driven by duty to the emperor. Using Mitsubishi Zeros with 250 to 500-pound bombs, the Japanese deployed small groups diving at high speeds, targeting carriers at dawn or dusk with fighter escorts. On October 25th, approximately 55 kamikaze planes struck the 7th Fleet's escort carriers. Seki's Zero hit the USS St. Lo, crashing through its deck, detonating and sinking the ship within an hour, killing 143 sailors and wounding 65. 5 other carriers, USS Fanshawe Bay, White Plains, Kalinin Bay, Kitkun Bay, and Santee, plus destroyers, were damaged. Nearly all 55 kamikaze planes were lost, with around 150 total Japanese aircraft, including escorts, shot down or crashed. A 90% loss rate. The kamikaze attacks stunned the Americans, who faced and willing to die for Japan. The psychological toll was immediate, as sailors confronted this unprecedented tactic. American pilots like Commander McCampbell, the Navy's top ace, were pivotal in response. Flying an F-6F Hellcat from USS Essex, McCampbell downed 9 Japanese aircraft on October 24th, disrupting the attacking kamikazes. Lieutenant CMDR Jimmy Thatch from USS Lexington used his Thatch Weave tactic to outmaneuver Japanese fighters, bolstering fleet defense. Lieutenant Alex Vrasu from USS Intrepid shot down 6 aircraft, weakening Japan's air cover. These combat air patrols were critical in intercepting kamikazes. Halsey, known for his aggressive tactics, ordered increased Sea Ape patrols and adjusted fleet formations for better defense. Kinkaid's 7th Fleet, directly targeted, relied on anti-aircraft guns, but the kamikaze's speed and low approach challenged radars and fighters. Halsey deployed radar picket destroyers for early warnings, but these became targets. New tactics, like concentrated anti-aircraft fire and proximity-fused shells, emerged to counter the threat. The attacks killed about 200 U.S. sailors and wounded over 150, with the St. Lo's loss a stark warning. Despite the shock, Halsey and Kinkaid's leadership ensured the U.S. secured Leyte, though the kamikaze tactic foreshadowed a brutal new phase. That's the story of Japan's first kamikaze attacks at Leyte Gulf, a desperate move met by the skill of aces like McCampbell, Thatch, and Vrasu under Halsey's command. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification button, and comment. The History Kernel, signing off.